Welcome back. Let's push on with episode 4. We spent pretty much the entirety of episode 3 in the Druid's Grove, and we talked to Kaga, who we don't like. We did find a secret letter in one of Kaga's stashes that tells us that she's working with somebody else, awfully suspect, and that letter pointed us to the swamps. So one of my goals in this session is to find the swamp, but at the same time, there's a lot of content in this game, so if other things get in the way, I think that's perfectly fine. So we got the Druid's Grove right here, but we're going to head out west of the camp now.
Looking ahead.
And also, we had an interesting conversation with Nettie, the Grove's healer. She did almost try to kill us, but we cordially solved the dialogue conversation, and we agreed to help her find Helson, who was with an adventuring party that went to go investigate the goblin camp in the region, because there might be answers to the tadpole problem that's currently going on. So let's go ahead and start this session off with a long rest, because I need to recharge my spell slots. We'll call my animal companion back in. Oh, why didn't it do... Okay. Thought I hit long rest, didn't I? Oh, I don't know what I just did. Whatever. Let's click on the bed rolls, and that should actually make it nighttime. And we have a bunch of dialogue to get into with our companions. Start with Will. My sword's actually not on fire right now. There we go. Now it's back on fire.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine in spite of it all.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Will and Gal are kind of full of themselves, aren't they? Question is, do we believe them or not? It makes no sense. I know. Why haven't we turned?
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Farewell, Will.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Clear.
Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousin's throats at the Vaj's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Alright, fair enough.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
Nice. No, but I do have questions. How are you standing in the sun?
Oh, I have no idea. By rights, I should be cinders in this light, but someone or something is keeping me alive. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, We can figure those out in time.
We'll figure them out quickly, Astarion. I don't want any more surprises.
No more surprises. You have my word. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Oh, and a quick word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
Well, we need him, like it or not.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
That would be pretty funny if you could actually get Astarion a bell.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Well, I'd probably just end your misery then and there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Good night, Shadow. I do want to quickly check out the die system here. You know, when I'm recording myself, sometimes I don't want to spend too much time getting too deep into some of the systems because I have to sit here and think about it. Well, let's give a few of them a try. So we have the Drake General die, and we can combine it with what I'm assuming is... I wonder if you can do it with armor. Oh my gosh, you can. Okay. Let's combine it with the camp clothes so we can see it right now. Well, we can see the armor too, but we'll do the camp clothes first. Whoa! That's super cool. Okay, now let's do my ringmail armor. I have to find better heavy armor here soon. Let's go combine. And we'll take my ringmail armor. And we'll see what that does. Is it just like RNG? Wonder if I can do it again. Okay. Let's take Gale's robes. See if we can do that real fast. Testing this stuff out. Okay, so the Drake General die is red, it appears. That looks pretty cool. So we'll keep an eye out for other dies. But let's go ahead and end the night. Cool. Looks really good with the red prince's cape. I kind of like that you don't just teleport back. Feels a little bit more immersive now that you go to the camp and you wake up in the camp. Okay, let me first call in my trusty animal companion. And as we explore here, of course, I'm going to have Fern out with me. The game calls her Lupus. Hey, Fern, what's up?
What to do?
That's a good girl. Okay, and we'll cast Mage Armor. I'm gonna cast Long Strider.
At least things have stayed interesting.
And also Speak with Animals. Then Lae'zel as a champion fighter is pretty straightforward. I might end up respecing a little bit here into different subclasses. I'm gonna leave Shadowheart as a trickster cleric just for the time being. Because I haven't been running with Astarion, and it's nice to have somebody in the group that can help out with stealth. But I'm tempted to change her into a light cleric. And then Gale is a necromancer. But we're really not doing anything with necromancy spells yet, but we will be soon.
Farther can I go?
Got to level up a little bit more and get some better necromancy spells, necrotic spells.
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Keep picking up all of these plants so we can do some more alchemy crafting. Dragon egg mushroom. I'm sure that's used for something. There we go. Recipe unlocked. Ashes of dragon egg mushroom. Okay, we need 3 of those. Go ahead and create ashes of balsam. Recipe unlocked. Potion of greater healing. Awesome. So the more you discover and the more you craft, the more recipes you unlock. So we need ashes of balsam for that, and then also any salt. So if I take a look down here, we need to find 1 more mugwort, and then we'll have a salt, because it says any salt, and then we can make our first greater healing potion.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
My, what manner of place is this? A
Look at my
path
armor.
to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps.
The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Yeah, once again, I just want to remind you all, I am playing on the review copy, and we did get a long list of bugs that Larian has planned to be fixed by official release. With that said, I'm assuming that the official release is also going to have probably a decent amount of bugs. The real question is, are they game-breaking, and how fast can Larian fix them? But you're probably going to see quite a few throughout my playthrough. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Okay.
There, middle of somewhere.
Can you be more specific than somewhere?
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Definitely don't trust this dude. I'm getting tired of your games.
Fair enough. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Look at those horns. Why would you help me, Raphael?
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Look at this room, the House of Hope. Wonder who that is right there, if that's Asmodeus? The ruler of the 9 hells. You're mad if you think that I'll make a deal with the devil.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
And if I do want to take this deal, how would I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Yeah, that can't be good, but you know what? If I'm about to turn into a mind flayer, maybe I'll be calling Raphael up. Be so cool if this game actually lets you turn into a mind flayer. The main problem with that is when somebody does turn into a mind flayer, that person is basically gone. It's not like it's you in a mind flayer body. It's a mind flayer. Basically taking over your memories and your soul, and you no longer exist. So from an RP perspective, of course, you wouldn't want that to happen. Now, if you could actually morph into a mind flayer and still be yourself, that would be a different story. Oh my god, the wolf going down the ladder. Hey, we found a trap disarm toolkit. Silver pendant gives us the guidance cantrip.
Necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The Harpers were busy.
Look at the view up here, and that looks like the swamp over there, so we're going to head over there, and this is the Nautiloid crash site. And we started over here on the beach. Amazing. I love, like, sandboxy CRPGs like this.
Still alive. So that's progress. That might be worth a look.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Watch the spiders and remain ready to strike.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
Okay, so we can do ranger animal handling and speak softly to the spiders. Or sleight of hand. We're going to go with animal handling because we have proficiency. Take guidance. Overall, my rolls have been pretty good this session so far.
Your voice draws their attention. They are suspicious, then curious, and finally, at peace. One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs.
Okay, let's boldly reach for the
You
bag.
stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Wolf is inspired, so we got an inspiration point because we did something that was Outlander-like, which is my character's background. I like the inspiration system. Secure the pouch from the spider's crevice. So if we take a look here, we have a pouch, and we have spider egg sac, and also gold. So we'll take... Oh, I want to let me use that. There we go. We're going to hang on to the spider egg sac, because I do know what you can do with that, because I've played early access. Basically, you can throw it, and then the spiders will come out, and they'll fight for you until they die. Okay, let's... My ranger has seen the swamp now and wants to head there, so looks like we're gonna have to go over into this area somehow. What happens if I just click right here? Oh, can't get there. Okay. Come on, Lupus. Looks like a raccoon almost. I like the little backfall that Fern does. Really wish we could name our own animal pets. Maybe there's a way to do that. I just don't know. Doesn't seem like there is, though. Oh, you know what? Interesting. So it's not just the bear that has praise scent. You deal an additional 1/6 to creatures marked by your ranger's hunter's mark. And then, of course, the wolves have pack tactics. Creatures have advantage on attack rolls against the target if one of its allies is within 10 feet of the target and isn't incapacitated.
Looking ahead. If not over, then through. Let's get going.
Got some rogue's morsel.
How would you punish someone who wronged you? Small, bipedal, goblins, perhaps.
No time to rest. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Thing is resistant to quite a lot. Something tells me it's a trap. I gotta be real careful here.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Gonna do a quick save.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Shut it! Boss will rip you for talking that way.
We got some
at least we got
gobos.
the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
That seems to activate and deactivate the trap, perhaps? Okay.
Oh, this was more fun when he was screaming.
Very well.
Let's see what we can do here.
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon. Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back. grove's got to be full of magic.
We're working for him in
That's
Thara.
why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
Rune of the wolf, rune of the bear. We have traps all around here.
Maybe we could set him on fire.
Wonder if I can get
We should set the
over
whole
here without
grove
doing
on
a stealth check.
fire.
Let's give it a try. Uh-oh, wolf. Be careful.
Here we go.
No sign of the others yet.
Hold on.
Do you think the fight up front went
Hiding failed, but I'm not sure from what. Okay, I'm getting nervous. Let's just...
Boss and Rick talking?
I got a little nervous there. So we just pushed them off. So at least all my other companions are still hidden. Let's, bad positioning for my wolf, though. That would hurt quite a lot to jump down there. Wonder if I can jump to right here. Not enough resources. Okay, in that case, guess we have to hold our ground. Let me start sneaking Lae'zel over. We're gonna do jump. Shadowheart, actually, I think I want you up here.
Mistakes. Assume nothing. Light steps. With every breath.
Oh, that was so badass.
Victory awaits.
That was so badass. Now we got our big hammer, too. See ya.
Taking position.
Hey, and look, here we go. We have tenacity from our weapon. When you miss an attack, deal 3 bludgeoning damage anyways. Go ahead and take that. You can have that auto go off, or have it never go off, or have it ask you. Those are reactions. The reaction system. It's a nice system in this game, actually.
Comes easy these days.
Alright, so... guess we have to take a shot with our bow, even though I'm not a dex... Even though I'm not a dex ranger, that's okay. Let's go ahead and help out Lae'zel. Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, so I can't do that.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Can't afford to fail.
Want to get Shadowheart up there. But actually,
The mission has to come first.
I'm not going to have line of sight, and I'm going to have to do a stealth check, so let's just move them around to the side. I think I can wipe these guys out pretty fast.
How much longer will this take?
Didn't prepare Cloud of Daggers, but that's okay. Go ahead and have Gal do a, let's see, 5 HP, so let's do a magic missile. And we'll do 1, 2, and then 1 on this guy. Perfect. Oh, we have somebody laying on the ground here, named Findle.
What's next, I wonder?
Onward.
Shadowheart's got her little cowboy hat. And honestly, it's not worth wasting a spell slot on these guys, so let's just do a crossbow shot. Okay, my wolf made it down. A difficult terrain here, we're in mud. I might even save my Hunter's Mark too, to be honest with you. I'd love to get down there, but I think I'm going to fall if I do. I'm going to be knocked prone. Yep, going prone, minus 5 HP. I can get to right here, though. And then possibly all the way down. Look at that.
Need to find a way forward.
Long Strider and Wood Elf. The ultimate mobility. Not really. The Monk and Rogue have much more mobility. Okay, and I don't have a bonus action, so we're just going to do a regular weapon attack. Excellent.
Time to strike.
See ya.
On the move.
Gotta be careful about these traps in the room here. Damn goblins have disengage as a bonus action.
Knight to king 5.
Fast.
Not even worth going after the goblins with all this mud everywhere. I wonder if we can get rid of the mud with something. Spiritual weapon would actually probably be able to make it over there. Let's do spiritual weapon greatsword. Just test this out a little bit.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. One day I'll catch a break.
Oh no! Oh no! Enter turn-based mode! This sucker's powering up right here. Okay, I think we're okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Not familiar with spiritual weapon. Okay, so it only lasts so long. Probably 10 turns.
Still breathing.
Looks really cool.
Despite everything.
The great axe. Okay, let's talk to Findle.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
He's unconscious right now. I wonder if I can help him. Nope, target can't be helped. I'm surprised I didn't have Healing Word prepared. One of the best spells in the game.
Take 2.
There we go.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Looked like he was about to run from us. How did those goblins slip into the grove?
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Alright. Looks like he's going back into the grove. So this is going to bring us out into the prison area in the Goblin Fortress. We saw that door from the other side.
Never a dull moment.
When we were in the Druid's Grove earlier. Okay, let me check this out a little bit though. We have something... That is a huge Guardian statue right there. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen here.
What to do? Can't slow down.
I'll send myself rather than my wolf.
Can't give up now.
Okay, okay. That thing is definitely shooting at us. And that's the beauty of entering into turn-based mode. Come down here and turn that trap off. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm not sure how powerful that trap is, but I gotta be careful. It may be able to kill me in one turn. There we go. What is going on here? Perception successful.
All right, what now?
Picked up a charred key and a hyena ear. Alchemical ingredient. Combine 3 of these to calcinate them into ashes. You get the potion of speed recipe. There's something going on over here that I don't see. Nope, it tells you that you're gonna die if you jump there. I like how it tells you that. It says death. Death, death, death. Okay, I think we're pretty much good. I think the perception check was just to reveal that there's traps there.
Have to keep going. No one's stopped me yet.
Who's throwing rocks into the water? Come on over, Gale. I know you don't got the greatest strength, but can you do it?
Salutations.
Yes, you can.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
I'm not sure if I missed something over there. We just picked up a key, though, so let's see if we can find a little chest up here. We have a heavy chest right there. And when opening chests, it's probably a good idea, in general, if you have it, to use resistance. Get a plus 1d4 bonus to saving throws for whoever opens the trap. And I'm going to have my ranger open it, because he has the most HP.
A long way to go still.
A lot of oil barrels around here, which is kind of scary.
At least things have stayed interesting.
But let's go for it anyways. Actually, I'm quite nervous.
What's next, I wonder?
Let me work my magic.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
My faith protects me.
Clean up the area a little bit. Everybody's failing?
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Their perception checks.
A trap.
Okay.
Just as I expected.
Perception is such an important skill. Alright, let's have, seeing it.
I'm ready.
I was gonna try to disarm it with shadow. Or with my ranger initially. Okay. I have a low charisma and a low dexterity group right now, which is pretty rough in this game, but it should make for an interesting run.
My faith will guide me.
Objective noted.
There's no time to waste.
You gotta be kidding me. Plenty of inspiration points, though. Don't think I actually needed one right there, though. I think I could have just used another trap disarm toolkit. Whatever. You know, I should have the key to this.
A long road ahead.
You guys notice the difference between a character with dark vision and a character without dark vision. Nature's Snare. Chance to ensnare target if it's not a plant or a beast. And a Silk Gland. Alchemical Solution Web Grenade. Okay. Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
Blackets will be done. Repositioning.
Interesting little
Your
secretive
sour
passageway.
face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Moving in.
They're not getting along, are they? Alright, so... like we have a body right there. The swamps are to the left, but we'll investigate this little area first.
Still breathing, despite everything.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Okay. Oh no.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Okay, we have a chance to use the Illithid Wisdom power, but I don't feel like it's necessary in this particular moment. With Astarion, I did feel like it was necessary, because I needed to get to the bottom of that. Okay, medicine. His wounds look deep. I might be able to help.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Okay, let's hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What's this true soul business? True soul?
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule. I will serve at no ruler's side but my queen's.
Maybe we should play along with it. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the druid Helson.
I don't know any druids.
And why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
These fugitives, tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
The Absolute is looking for fugitives from the Nautiloid crash. Well, we're not going to tell him that we're fugitives, or that we're survivors. Okay, let's play along with it. A crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, Navis.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Absolutely. Get it?
You! Brenna! Kill her!
Oh, shite!
Concentrate. Onward.
We're gonna have to rest soon, so I might as well just call in spiritual weapon. Why not, right? Doesn't require concentration, so pretty good.
I am fury. I am death.
Mistra Rill.
You gotta be shiting me. And look at that. I found some improved heavy armor, finally. Awesome. And it looks a bit more like heavy armor too. I like that a lot. I think I'm gonna have to take off the Red Prince's cape here soon. Hopefully I can find another cape. I'm not entirely sure why that combat encounter went off, but we'll just say that the dude just knew that one of us was lying, I guess. I feel like I handled that right, but maybe I didn't.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Oh man, decisions. We can let our body guide us, welcome the tadpole's influence. Force our mind shut and not be influenced, or do a strength check. The tadpole is toying with you. But as of now, I'm not completely opposed to becoming more powerful, but I'm still I need more information on these tadpoles, so I'm gonna do a strength check here. Try to resist it. Oh no. No guidance? You know, I think I almost want to roll with this. Now we'll use our inspiration points. This is pretty serious. We'll use one of my inspiration points. There we go. Now we got guidance.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
I love the gloves that I have. I can't wait for them to actually go off so I can see it. Well, that was an interesting scene. Whoa! Dude, that thing is freaking huge!
Let's be on my way.
Resistant to acid. Yeah, I'm definitely killing those things on sight. That's freaking freaky, man. Imagine knowing that you have one of those in your brain. I just don't get how that thing was in his freaking head. It's huge.
Eager for battle.
Alright, let me see if I can use
Ready and
Speak with the Dead
Certainly.
on this guy, because I didn't technically kill him.
He's not.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Adorn, a true soul, a chosen.
Who chose you?
The Absolute, the Almighty Goddess.
And what were you doing here?
Looking for a weapon, the Absolute.
Looking for her weapon, and they were looking for survivors from the Nautiloid crash. What do you know about this weapon?
Crashed from the sky, taken by infidels.
Okay, so the weapon was taken, not necessarily one of us. It's an object. And of course, the first thing that you got to think about is that mysterious Githyanki artifact that Shadowheart had on her possession. What can you tell me about the Absolute?
Do not fight her. Power, such power.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Interesting.
Assume nothing.
Okay, so I think we have a lot of new information now.
Found and taken.
And this may be a good time to end this particular part of episode 4. But we'll continue on here in a few seconds, and those of you guys that are taking a break, I'll see you guys soon. And let's continue on here. So we just met 2 cultists of the Absolute, and they worship a deity called the Absolute. One of them could telepathically communicate with us, which means they were infected too. Really interesting. And we know that the Absolute is searching for a weapon and currently sending out forces to look for survivors of that Nautiloid ship. So I'm kind of interested in exploring the forest over here, as those cultists mentioned an owlbear, and it looks like we have a cave right there. But my character is more invested into... Oh no. More invested into trying to figure out what's going on at the Druid Grove. And we want to head to the swamp, see if we can find a little bit more about Kaga. Looks like we have a few people up here. It's Eridan again.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Gotta make sure I keep picking up camp supplies. Hey, look, it's Eridan. You got a problem, Bucko?
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
Well, it's not very nice. I thought you were busy leading your crew.
Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons.
What was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Let's say I want that gold. Where would I find the relic?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
We have a lot of different storylines going on here. Thanks. I'll take it.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting.
Okay. Stamped handbill. We now have a new quest called Find the Night Song. A wizard in Baldur's Gate is offering a huge sum of money to anyone who brings him the Night Song. The Night Song is in some kind of temple. It must be in the goblin camp. One of the adventurers, the dwarf Brian, has a map leading to the Night Song. However, he was killed by goblins at the temple. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Leroican, the arcanist of Atkatla. Atkatla is a city south of Baldur's Gate. This is where Baldur's Gate 2 took place. The recluse of Ramazith's tower seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple. To delve into the treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Okay. That's quite interesting. And if you all recall, we were talking to Roland and those tieflings back in the Druid's Grove, and Roland wants to be Leroican's apprentice and train with him. And Gal thinks that Leroican is a bit of a fraud, so to say.
Alright, what now?
You know, I can just press spacebar to take all, but I like to look at every item, and as I'm looking, I just double click. We'll take all those. I'm going to send the book to camp. Goblin's drawing. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon animal skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures, a goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. We'll take that.
Movement on the roofs. I sense a classic ambush in the making.
Alright, so before we go in here, we have another waypoint in there.
No time to rest.
Let's see if we can go over here to where the swamp appears to be.
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusta will affix the Zaithisk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
What the heck? Lae'zel just told us a little bit about the purification process, and apparently they put some magical device on her head.
Still alive?
I don't think I trust that.
That might be worth a
A lot of perception checks in this game. Luckily, my character has proficiency. Fleet Fingers. Running jump. Once per turn, after the wearer dashes or takes a similar action, they can jump without using a bonus action. Huh. Cool. Glorious Vaulting. Drink this to triple your jump distance.
That Faithisk you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by Millar, our most gifted artist.
Arrow of Ilmater, the god of suffering.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Eager for battle.
Okay, we're going to put that on Lae'zel because she's a strong character, so she's going to get the most out of a jump. You can see the gloves right there.
No one's stopped me yet. Never wanted the easy path.
Recipe unlocked. Basic poison. And we're going to make our first... Oh, we have antidote recipe too. Potion of greater healing. Ashes of balsam, any salt, and there we go. Awesome. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple.
These things have stayed interesting.
I think that's pretty good.
Have a lot of my
As this game has a lot to take in as it is.
Well, in it.
So many potions, I'm going to forget about like 80% of the potions that I have in my inventory, but that's just how it goes. Alright, looks like we're coming up to the swamp area.
Let's get going.
Please, we just want Mayrina back.
Tell me, Lae'zel.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
Stop this! We won't ask again.
How about you all just calm down? What's going on here?
Careful! Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
See, I'm trying to look at this from the perspective of my character as opposed to what my experience was like in early access. You know what? My natural instinct is to help her out, but let's say, tell the truth. What did you do to their sister?
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready.
Uh-oh.
Bye-bye now.
Okay.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rina.
Will someone please tell me what's going on?
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
Hags are dangerous, unnatural things. Even this place feels warped and twisted.
I don't remember bloody asking you.
The hell did you just say to me?
Hold on, Joel. Let him talk. What would you suggest?
I would suggest you walk away and live.
Knew it. You're full of it.
Thanks
for the, advice. But we can't do that. We'll head there on our own.
You know, I want to help him, but...
What is your interest in the astral plane?
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
So the astral plane is home to the Githyanki race.
Looking ahead.
But yeah, I wanted to help them out right there, but, you know, I feel like my character has more pressing concerns right now. We can't solve all of the world's problems. And I'm also just kind of really thinking about my past.
But it's stone dead.
And wanting to avenge, you know, the death of my father and my mother. So let's take a look at this note again. If I can ever find it. Who did I pick it up with? Was it Gale?
No, never mind.
Leroykin's contract. Search by type. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed. Kaga, Swamp Docks, Tree, Meet Me Alone, Oladin.
These things have stayed interesting.
We got some docks over here. Let's head on over this way.
Still alive. So that's progress. Time to press ahead.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Look for signs of unnatural activity. Guess I'm not that good of a ranger, am I? Don't know if I want to use my inspiration point for this.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Let's get going. Time to get going.
Blood. I don't like where this is going.
No ordinary creature did this. Redcaps ripped the place to pieces.
Red caps, you say?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ah! My finger.
When you loot the barbed bulrush, you have to do a dexterity check, and if you fail, you get an open wound.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Creature has recently cut itself.
Never a dull moment. Won't they all catch a break?
What did you mean, Baldur? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said?
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
A gigantic tree over here.
Got a long road ahead.
And we have some ancient mud methods over here. Uh-oh, might be getting close to me. Better shift hide real fast. That was close. We're gonna split up a little bit here.
My patience wanes. Without delay.
Do not. Oh my gosh, I thought Gale was going to run that way. A little bit worried about the pathing right there.
Prowess in battle is remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
Jack, a technique known to few outside Kalir. Shall I teach you?
I'll pass, thank you. I prefer abjuration over acrobatics.
It's a sheep. I love the ambience.
Action, not reaction.
Oh, dang it, I can't. Oh man, I have to long rest to get my jump back. I didn't realize that. I'll tell you what though, I know I have a potion. I'm running a little bit low on spell slots coming into this area. Wonder if I should take a long... You know what? Screw it. Let's just go for it. Oh, this is so... I don't know, man. I really should take a long rest, but then I have to get my party together. I didn't find a waypoint here in the swamp yet. You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just see what happens. I think I have... Okay. Good type of potions I have here.
Does this count as adventuring?
Potion of speed. I could drink a bunch of those. Okay.
Your desire.
It's Alibin.
It's a gnome's life for me.
It's a gnome's life for me.
Can't see a thing from down here.
Alright, let's do arcane recovery.
You've got the wrong man for this. Quite.
Wow, we got some patrolling methods here. In a bit of a risky spot. Oh no, we might have to do a stealth check right here. This is going to be interesting. Okay, we made it.
Action, not reaction.
I wanted to get Lazelle over here too, but I don't think... Yeah. I needed my jump spell. See how far I can get out into the river. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can make that jump with her. Okay, so we're going to send Lazelle back this way.
Indolence breeds madness.
Keep forgetting I also have astral knowledge here. Get proficiency in certain checks. I think I have to cast it on myself though. If I can cast that on another creature, that would be really, really good. I think it's casting it on myself though. Yeah, it just says gain proficiency. Lazelle's not doing a ton of my checks, of my skill checks. Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Those thorns are sharp.
Undetected.
Nice and quiet now.
Oh wow, that was close.
My step.
This is really, really risky.
I have to survive this.
And I get behind that rock, it doesn't look like I can.
Let's step softly. Can't afford to stay idle.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this is so intense. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. No! Who spotted me? I think this guy did right here. Okay, it was only Lae'zel though. Alright. Nope, everybody else is in it too. My ranger's still hidden. Come on, brother. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so here we go. I think I'm actually going to... Yep, I can't make it over to that guy, so let's... Have any good scrolls? Let's take a shot. 65%. Okay, 7 damage. Alright. And actually... Oh, I'm so tempted to do it again. No, I don't think I'm going to get 7 again, so we're going to hold off on using Action Surge. I'm going to move over this way. We got the woodwoads over here. This might actually be quite difficult without spell slots. Oh man, I only have 1 spell slot left for it. This is crazy. You gotta be kidding me. I feel like it's almost worth it to use Guiding Bolt. It's overkill, but like I need to make sure that I kill these. Mephits can spawn other Mephits. I'll take it. I think it was worth it. Okay, let's go ahead and look in our inventory here. We're going to bring Gale into the fight here in a second, too. Got a few potions of speed as well.
Still on my feet.
And actually, we're going to drink one of those potions. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got another one over here, but we got these gigantic woodwoads too. Alright, so I think I want to go after the ancient ones first, because they can spawn other Mephits. So let me move over this way.
Can't slow down.
And let's see if we can get Gale into the fight. Dang, it doesn't look like I can get up there. How can I get a nice shot off at this guy right here? Let me go ahead and check these guys out real fast. Dark Vision, Death Burst. When they die, they shoot out force damage. And resistant to poison. Okay. Then the woodwoads. Yeah, so the bug in the reviewer's version of this game shows everything as resistant. But this should say fire vulnerability right here. So if it's like this on version 1.0 when you guys are playing, just look carefully. If you see the green or the blue arrow pointing up, that's resistance, and the arrow pointing down means double the damage. That would be confusing for somebody who doesn't understand that. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. 14. Out of sight. Okay, this is... I could do a stealth check and try to make it over to here. I think I'm going to use a cantrip. Don't have a shot from right here. Alright, we're going to go with the stealth check. Oh, I guess that was... Okay, alright. Never mind. Alright.
Time to push my luck again.
Kill this bastard. I don't have any actions, so... Look at my wolf right now. Aw, I feel so bad. Here we go. This is actually going to be, I think this is going to be a tough fight. I don't think it's something clever here. This could be the first death of the game, first TPK. Really should have taken a long rest before coming into this. Oh no, Fern. Alright, so... Backbreaker. Back your enemy prone. Let's go ahead and just start working on... I really would like to work on the ancient method because I'm not sure if it's going to spawn more. We still have 2 ancient methods. One up here. Oh, it's a major, major problem. Okay. I should dip my... This would be a great time to dip my weapon into fire. Or poison my weapon. Let me see. Are these guys... Piercing and bludgeoning resistance. Okay, so I could actually use a poison.
Another fight. Let's go.
The drow poison.
I am fury. I am death.
No! Oh, shite! I coated my bow! Oh my god, I meant to do... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Freaking coated my bow. Meant to try to coat my weapon. There's no way I get this. These shots are with disadvantage because I have an enemy in my face. Ah, damn it. Okay. Man, this is gonna be rough. No spell slots with my cleric either. Crazy, 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 crazy. Okay.
On I go.
I feel like if I could polish off one of those guys, that would be a help. Awesome, and the burst didn't even hurt my characters.
Can't even catch my breath.
Alright, so let's see if we can... I really need to kill this guy as fast as I can.
Just a step.
So let's Hunter's Mark. And then hope that our attack actually lands. 75% chance. Come on, game. God, no! No! Oh, definitely taking a potion of speed. I can't. Because it's a bonus action. I use Hunter's Mark. You know what? They leave me no choice. Unleash the spiders.
Rough tempest I will raise. Outflank, outsmart.
Okay, so really would like to kill this guy, but 14 damage is quite a lot for a cantrip. It ain't gonna happen. Ice Shard would do the job, though. I think it's worth it. It still has 1 HP. You gotta be kidding me.
No choice but to keep going.
I'm so worried about wiping right now that honestly I think it's worth
One can't always be a gentleman.
sucking up all these potions of speed right now. Okay, 75% chance. Come on, you can do it. Okay, that was totally worth it. I got the spiders tanking for me a little bit. Let's go to reactions and turn off ask for tenacity. Yeah, I really have nothing good for her right now. Oh, I forgot I have Firebolt cantrip. If I get some high ground. I already have advantage here. I get the +2 if I get a little bit of high ground. I don't think I can make it to high ground though.
Heading there.
Nope, I can't. Forget you get the cantrip.
Where do I go from here?
Alright, come on. Wolf, you can do it. What does... Oh my gosh, 75% I missed twice? Are you kidding me? Alright, we're gonna have to do a little weapon action here. I don't need the weapon action. I just need a regular attack. Just make it happen. See ya. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna reapply Hunter's Mark, and we're gonna work on the lower HP wood here. My animal companion is currently gone. I gotta start making better use out of my animal companion, because if I don't, you might as well just play hunter ranger. But the animal companion, a lot of the hunter rangers subclass features will let you deal more damage on your attacks, but if you have your animal companion, you're actually using your animal companion well, that additional damage can come close to what the hunter ranger gets too. And it's more fun to have an animal companion, in my opinion. So all right, let's get Gale up on some high ground here. I don't think these... I think I could probably sleep one of these creatures. But the problem is, sleep level 2... Okay, I could try this. I gotta try it on this guy, though. Never mind, I'm just gonna do damage. Because I have Hunter's Mark on that character. So let's go ahead and... I think I'm gonna try Ice Knife again. Well, hell yeah. Okay, so we gotta watch out for that. It's a spider's turn. I can't move because we're currently entangled. Get him, little spider. We got one more spider. Three misses. Nice, Lae'zel. Very nice. Yeah, I think it all worked out. I don't think I'm even gonna... Nobody's even gonna go down.
Tale for the ages.
Yep, we're getting the double fire damage. See how it says vulnerable, but these creatures are showing as resistant? I'll definitely report that bug. Hopefully it's fixed on version 1.0. Get him, spiders. Doing a lot of failing in this fight, that's for sure. Okay. We have come out victorious. But that was awfully risky. Definitely got to take a long rest.
This will be done.
After we investigate this area. Mud Mephit Wing, Elixir of Poison Resistance. Ooh.
Can't give up now.
Let's call in the bear this time.
A good night's sleep would do me wonders.
The bear's got 19 HP and also got Goading Roar. Awesome.
I have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Should mind my step.
Can't afford to stay idle.
No time to rest. Need to find a way forward.
The Woodwode Shield. +2 armor class, but you also get Wode's Ensnaring Strike. You get the Ensnaring Strike spell. I'm assuming you can use once per short or long rest. Kinda cool. Do 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 do.
Must be the tree from the note to Karga. What's that cleft there?
Letter to Kaga. Kaga, Olodin has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be in the Shadow Druid's domain. In you, its first druid. In Feldorn's memory, Archdruid Aelys. Are you kidding me? A second note proved that Kaga is in league with the Shadow Druids. This could explain why she wants the Tieflings gone. We must report back to the Grove immediately. As my character, before the events in Baldur's Gate 3, before we got sucked up on the Nautiloid ship, we were headed to the Cloakwood Forest, already seeking to investigate a cloister of Shadow Druids to enact our revenge on that radicalized sect of Druids. The Sparkle Hands. Inductive strikes. On a hit with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains 2 lightning charges. While imbued with lightning charges, attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal armor gain advantage. So on a hit with unarmed attacks. Probably the best for the monk class. I'll hang on to those though. I want to mess with lightning charges later in the game. Alright, let's report immediately back to the Druid's Grove to investigate, or actually to talk to Wrath and Kaga about this Shadow Druid nonsense. Something tells me Kaga won't be alive for that much longer. I can't remember if there's a waypoint within the Druid's Grove. I feel like there is. I don't know. Maybe there's not. I can't remember. So we just have to go back to the entrance. And then we'll explore the rest of the swamp some other time. I'm in no rush to explore the entirety of the swamp. The main thing was just investigating that note. But we do now have the quest called Save Mayrina. 2 brothers said that their sister Mayrina is being held against her will at Ethel's house. Something that the old woman denied.
Can relate to.
Alright, before we do this, definitely going to take a long rest, because if we are accusing Kaga of being part of the Shadow Druid, something tells me this might turn bloody. I'm actually going to do a save point before this. I'm going to call this Long Rest Before Kaga. I still got the spiders with me. That's funny. I knew they would come in handy. Every time I go to camp, I like to check in on the companions. If there's something really important, you'll see the exclamation point, but...
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
So we haven't taken a long rest. Since we encountered Raphael on the top of that cliff with the little spiders. Honestly, he's a devil. We shouldn't trust him. Simple as that.
No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is.
I've done enough readings on the 9 hells and devils that will be my last resort. I'm not going to just change my mind, Shadow. We can't trust Raphael.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt are sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
I think I detected a note of admiration in your voice.
I respect his craft. As should you. Watch out for that devil.
We still have Mr. Withers over here. I don't think we are in need of his services at the moment. Nobody's died. I should hire a hireling at some point.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
If you want to sell your soul, Astarion, be my guest.
I'm not about to trade a vampiric master for an infernal one. He's playing with us. Cazador, my old master, liked to toy with people too. Let them think there was hope right until the end. Until he snatched it all away. Creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win.
We're not his playthings. We'll show him that.
Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web for us. This is no ordinary Mind Flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Okay, let's see what Lae'zel has to say about Raphael.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Nice. Kithrak, what does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my Queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Why were those knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Well, the Githyanki race was enslaved to Mind Flayers for thousands and thousands of years ago in the past. So if there's a Mind Flayer flying around a Nautiloid ship, of course any Githyanki that know of it want to attack it on their red dragons, because they want to kill all Mind Flayers. But as Lae'zel says, they typically wouldn't follow a Nautiloid or a Nautiloid ship into the Nine Hells, yet they did. So the Githyanki are also probably looking for something more than just killing the Mind Flayers.
Looking ahead.
Okay, 2 more companions to talk to.
The devil with the silver tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will?
Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great.
Don't worry, I have no interest in a devil's deal.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Okay. Will seems to know a lot about that.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil.
You familiar with devilry then?
I've never met a devil, but of course I've read a great deal about them. Even feigning a mortal form, it was easy to detect the whiff of sulfur about him. To spot the flicker of hellfire in his eyes. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
But what is it that a devil wants so very badly?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
What do you think Raphael's ambition could be?
I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact 1, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact 2, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Interesting perspective from Gale there. Alright, let's go ahead and rest and then go confront Kaga.
Fate spins. Dost thou require a new ally?
Look at my bear. Ursa. Wonder if the skeleton can cook bacon and eggs. That would be nice. Actually do something around here. I might have to check my GOG BG3 because I still have early access on GOG. I have the full review copy on Steam to see if there was a waypoint within the Druid's Grove. I have to run all the way back in every time. Open up. Tieflings. Go ahead and start off, of course.
These tieflings prove fragile. I'm to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
Long Strider. Speak with animals. In both, you know what? Both are ritual too. That is so good. Both of these last until a long rest, and they don't use up my limited ranger spell slots. Nor do they work off of my wisdom ability score.
Alright, what now? Another step forward.
I think I like playing a ranger like this, because the ranger really doesn't get like that many like great wisdom spells anyways. Unless we multi-classed into the druid class. then I would probably want my wisdom at 14 or 16 or whatever. Keep an eye out for a waypoint. There's still one area that we haven't messed with yet in the Druid's Grove. I believe it's right there. We're going to focus on Kaga and wrap this episode up.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The Rite of Thorns. Okay, let's go ahead and save this as confronting Kaga. I'm not quite sure how this is going to go, so let's get a couple people on the high ground.
What am I to do?
No rest for the wicked, I see. Brawl low.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Oh, damn it. Forgot guidance is melee.
This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished. What if they tried to steal from us? Again? We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
Let's talk to Wrath first.
Until Master Halsin returns, my eyes must stay on Korga.
We like Wrath.
Come, Silver. Here.
Away. I have no more need of you.
I know the truth, Kaga. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What?
This is like a dream come true for my character. Let's go.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
The Shadow Druids are taking over. The circle is overdue some change. Nope, no, not saying that. Take this letter, Wrath. It will explain everything.
What in the Cloakwood? Korga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
Yeah, look at my heavy armor. Well, let's go ahead and detect Kaga's thoughts here and probe her mind. Damn. Might be using an inspiration point here.
With the grove taken for Cloakwood, the circle will see that I'm right. The Great Mother will guard us from all danger.
It's at this moment that my ranger recognizes the face of one of the halflings or the gnomes over here at Kaga's side. I become overtaken by rage.
Oh, then come get it!
All shadow druids must die. We're outmatched right now. We'll see about that. Alright, so it looks like Will and Shadow. Is Shadow on the combat? I can't tell. No, she's not. Let's go ahead and see if I can get off a guiding bolt on Kaga. That would be amazing. Yes! Oh, that's going to be great. That's a great start right there. Next attack on guiding bolt enemy has advantage too. Alright, Gale, what do you got for me, my friend? Somebody use hold person? I think we're going to have to focus fire here. These druids like to shape change. We have Wrath on our side, though. So let's go ahead and... the next attack roll made against the creature has advantage. So let's do Magic Missile because it doesn't use attack rolls. My next character, my ranger, will attack her with his great sword with advantage. Damn it, Lazel, I should have cast jump. I got an idea though. Oh. What is that? Jump up and down, your strength affects... Why do I have a jump icon right here? Did I do something? Oh, it's my fleet fingers. The gloves that I put on. Once per turn after the wearer dashes or takes a similar action, they can jump without using a bonus action. Cool. Cool to see that in action. I don't need it though. And how did I get disarmed? You gotta be shitting me. Somebody cast something that I didn't notice? My maul is all the way back here. Okay, well, we're gonna jump back, but... Oh man, okay, hold on. You gotta be kidding me right now. Damn it. Alright. Well, I guess we're using the scimitar. Oh, you have to have an action to do that. Shillelagh. With his club. Little 1d8 action. Oh, nice. Little poison spray. Alright, Shadow still has a bonus action. Does anybody need a heal? Looks like Lazel does, and honestly, I'm going to use Healing Word. Not that big of a heal, but... should have done that at level 2.
So much for peace.
Alright, so we should have advantage. We do. We have advantage on our next attack here. Which is going to be great, because I'm also going to have Hunter's Mark. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And also my bear is next to me in the order of turns. Let's go ahead and finish Kaga off. 45%? I think we gotta go for it. Damn it. Can't remember if Kaga can wild shape or not. But I want to make sure I take these druids down when they're in their humanoid form. Because if they wild shape, they get all that temporary HP. Nice. Brother Wolf. Wonder who cast Hold Person. Was it Wrath? It must have been Wrath. Oh no, that's not good. Nice. Wrath is such a badass. Alright, Lazel, you haven't really been doing much. Because you don't have a weapon. One simple mistake can lead you to being effectively useless. I could just use ranged attacks. I don't think I'm threatened right now. 25% disadvantage because I'm... Okay, alright, hold on. I'm not taking an opportunity attack if I walk away. There we go, 50%. I think that's worth it. Although, we can only do... I have a short bow, we can only do so much damage. It's not possible to actually kill her in one attack, so in that case... I'll do it anyways. Awesome, 7 damage. And then if I action surge... See if luck is on our side. It was not.
The last board is set.
Alright, but the good thing is we have magic missile now, so I'm gonna do 3d4 plus 3 force. So 1 magic missile should be enough right there, and then we'll put the rest on. Start working on Oladin right here. I think I gotta get out of there. I just use magic missile all the time because it's so good and it can't miss. I feel like I'm gonna have to do a wizard build sometime that doesn't use magic missile at all. Alright, let's do bless. Target's too far. Dang it. Really? I need distance spell from the sorcerer and I need a little bit of meta magic. Okay. I don't think I can get close enough either, so in that case, let's just do Guiding Bolt. Or I could do Spiritual Weapon because it's fun. Let's do that. Let's do Spiritual Weapon. They all deal the same damage. We'll do a Spear this time. Look at that. Spell visuals in this game are A tier. And we'll put Spiritual Weapon down right here. Awesome. Okay. And I keep forgetting that's a bonus action. So that's actually a really good spell. Has 20 HP too. Has more than the bear. Interesting. Okay, 75% chance, 94% on the hold person, so we'll do that.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We'll just say that Ren is the face that my ranger recognized from his childhood. And Ren was a shadow druid of the Misty Forest back in the day, and he came down to work in the Cloakwood eventually. So my ranger is going to turn all attention on Ren right now. And actually, maybe I can... Oh yeah, watch this. Might be able to polish off Kaga and Ren in one right here. I don't think that's going to hit. I don't think that hits friendlies. It's been a while since I've played. Oh my gosh, that was incredible right there. That is a rage-filled ranger on a path of vengeance. I love it. All right, you're next. You're next up, buddy. Come here. I still want the missile snaring to go off. Let me see if I have that selected. I do have it on ask. Okay. All right, then I'm going to send my bear right here in the middle, and we're going to do a goading roar to test it out a little bit. They all succeeded on their save, so that did nothing. Didn't taunt any of the enemies. Wrath loves hold person. A great spell. Alright, can Lae'zel finally pick up her maul? At this point, the battle's already over. Let's go ahead and use this Yankee jump. That'll get us right back in it. For the most part. I'm out of movement speed though, so I can't do jump. Never mind. Lae'zel is a big failure on this fight. I have to bring Astarion back in. Alright, let's ooh, I like that. I like using these spells that weren't in early access. Alright, it's time for you to die, my friend. Unbelievable. I like that. I like that a lot.
Choice but to keep going.
Okay, we got Hunter's Mark right here. And this is when I love Beastmaster, when my character and my animal are just flanking an enemy. And working in unity. Alright, so Pommel Strike makes a non-lethal attack against an enemy, possibly dazes them. I'm going to hold off on using that because I want to make sure that the Shadow Druids die here. Although, I'll tell you what I could do. I can still make sure that he dies. Yes, yes, yes. We got an enemy badger. Just killed the wolf. Druids are so good. When they're low on HP, they just wild shape and then they have a whole new pool of HP. Alright, check out the Githyanki jump. Watch this. Damn, that's bad. I forgot to equip my melee weapon. That's okay. Alright, I didn't really make a mistake. It cost an action, so that's fine.
No gloom, all doom.
We got anything going on here? Any resistances? Nope. So let's go ahead and do... Might as well just use all my spell slots. It looks like I'm going to take a long rest after this anyways. I'm going to have to look into... I should have prepared Clouded Dagger. This is one of the best spells in the game. I should also have Shield prepared too. We're going to have to take a look outside of combat, what spells I actually want. I mean, but what I have right now is also working. Oh, man. I was wondering if that was going to happen right when the shard was flying. I was like, that might actually hurt Lae'zel. That is the first down, I think. I don't know, is it? I can't remember. Is that the first down of a friendly so far? I think it might be.
Can't give up. Not now.
And I'm actually out of spell slots with Shadow, so I can't do Healing Word, and this is what Healing Word is best at, but I can throw a potion, so... Let's see if we got a...
Despite everything.
I have 12 potions here. Let's split that in half. We'll send some of them to Shadow. And we'll throw one of those. Oh, whose turn is it?
Can't give up.
A Shadow.
Let's see this done.
There we go. Now Lae'zel's back up. So nobody's officially died yet. Just knocked unconscious.
Still on my feet. That's pride.
Get up there, Wolf. I want to make sure I leave room for my bear. Let's stay right on Lae'zel's left side. Damn, critical hit with that. I keep forgetting that this thing can fly too. So let's get it out of the way. Or I could just move over there. Nope, we'll fly. No! You need movement speed to fly. And wild shape form number 2, back to full HP with the badger. Classic. Okay. Fair enough. We're gonna take Shadow again, and we're gonna throw another potion. We'll leave her up. Go back to Gale, and let's do a magic missile. Oh, I love Clouded Daggers right now. I could Void Bulb, get them both grouped up. Clouded Daggers. Okay, now it's time for you to die, Bulletin. feel like I'm missing quite a lot with my ranger. That's unfortunate, because at level 8 I plan on taking Great Weapon Master, which is going to make me miss even more. Who knows? Maybe I'll respec and change up my build. Damn. Freaking Oladin. An AC she rocking here. 15? Not bad. He just killed my bear. Nice, Wrath. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, now it's time to kick ass. What? Oh, it still did the bludgeoning damage. That's cool. So I turned off the reaction setting. So now when I miss with this particular weapon, it still does 3 damage, which is why you saw blood splatter. Dude, I swear to God, this frickin' halfling. This is unbelievable. There we go.
Where do we go from here? Light on my feet.
I think it's so cool to play a frontline ranger. It's just different. And fighters are always a little bit too bland to me, but then like rangers with their companions and like a few of the spells that they have, it really makes that frontline position more interesting, in my opinion. Even if it's not necessarily optimal. I missed again. That's crazy. Damn. Lunar Mend. At least I'm not the only one that's missing.
Roll in my favor.
Fighting druids is annoying. Takes forever because they keep wild shaping. Doesn't help when I'm missing everything though.
On the move.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Okay, I think we can get it this time, right? I've missed like 3 times in a row. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Ah, oh, freaking druids, man. Yeah, get back into your halfling form.
What fools these mortals be.
Alright, one more attack. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. 55% chance. You know what, honestly, I'm going to do Sacred Flame. 5% less of a chance of landing. But I feel like the lower the percentage chance, the more likely I am to hit. The higher, the more likely I'm going to miss. I just targeted the wrong freaking target. Are you kidding me? I targeted my own spiritual weapon. Unbelievable.
Oh, so much for peace.
Guess it doesn't help when you can't choose the actual enemy target. Alright, here we go. There we go. What a strike right there. Right across the neck. Alright, we've killed a few shadow druids. That feels really good for Wolf. Especially considering his background. Kaga died before the tieflings were forced out of the grove. The tieflings are safe for now, but they still need to reach Baldur's Gate. That can't happen until the roads are safe from goblins. We defeated the shadow druids and stopped the ritual. We should report our success to Zevlor. Alright, but first let's talk to Wrath.
To think Korga had turned to the ways of shadow. Her corruption ran so deep. Yet for her to die like this, under the Tree Father's gaze, perhaps it is justice. If only justice soothed my heart. A grove drenched in blood is no sanctuary at all.
Okay, definitely encourage a few of you guys to try to persuade Kaga after you confront her and rat her out. Kind of interested to see like what her significance later in the game will be. Because you got to think, you know, as you're playing the full game, characters that you kill now, like, they're not going to be later in the game. But if you don't kill certain characters, you might see them in Act 3, walking around the city of Baldur's Gate. Alright, so let's go talk to Zevlor, and then we'll call it an episode. This one's already quite long. Poor wolf died over here. We'll do some quick looting, though.
I should have seen the signs.
Hey, we have a book on the weave.
How can I help?
Oops, I clicked on Gale. We want to loot Kaga, too. Looks like we get Kaga's key. I think that's probably to her chest that we already opened up. She had a whole chicken on her. Are you kidding me? The Broodmother's Revenge. Venomous Revenge. Whenever the wearer is healed, their weapon becomes coated in magic and deals an additional 1d6 poison. So that's pretty nice. What do I currently have on? Nothing. So let's put that on my ranger. And I could pop a healing word. Or even take a potion. Then you get that 1 to 6 poison damage. And when you coat regular poison on your weapon, it's only 1 to 4.
Stop this.
Okay, I think we're good. Wooden shield, carrot. Gotta make sure that I do pick up all the camp supplies. Wonder if Nettie's still back there.
What did I tell you?
Let me talk to Mino real fast, see if he has anything to say.
The Rite of Thorns has ceased. It seems you will be allowed to stay, but behave.
Yes, sir. And look, the tieflings get to come down now. That's lovely. What's up, Chimera? Arabella. The Blade of Frontiers. Listen to that music. Shout out to Borislav, aka Bobby. One of the best music composers in all of gaming. Alright, Zevlor is going to be really happy.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kaga's dead.
Truly. I'm sorry it had to come to this. But she left us with no choice. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Man. Well, let me guess, Zevlor, you want something.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
I don't like any of these responses here. I more so want to say, I'll consider it. I will be heading that way. But I think best response for me here would be, I don't want him to pay me. They're tiefling refugees. Kill the goblin horde's leaders. I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
I'm killing it with the Gale approvals so far on this run.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. All right. Go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you got Korga to release the girl. The way we got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Our actions matter. I love it. But enough with the flattery. Where is this going?
I was being quite sincere, I assure you.
Oh, shit. Disapprove.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
I think I might have a dock leaf in my bag or some medicinal berries.
Thank you for the offer. But the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
And what happens if you don't consume these artifacts?
I'll spare you the finer details, but it begins with a simple biological deterioration, muscle spasms, disorientation, a slight ringing in the ears, and, if left for too long, catastrophe. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
I fail to see why you need me to help you with this. You've done fine without me so far.
A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense. The manner of artifacts I need are not often found waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prise them from the hands of violent ne'er-do-wells. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
And why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know?
Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands.
True.
It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Oh, this is tempting to now use my wisdom powers to probe into the mind. Because once again, this is quite suspect, kind of like Astarion trying to bite my neck. But I'm going to hold off with Gale. If you aren't willing to tell me the truth, I'm not helping you.
I understand that I am asking for a lot, but I can't tell you everything. Not yet, anyway. Please, reconsider.
You aren't going to drop this, are you?
No.
Neither am I. We'll have to see who gives up first.
Very well. You're clearly in no mood to be receptive to my request at present. Take whatever time you need to consider. I hope, when the reality of my condition sets in, you may yet be convinced to change your mind.
I don't trust this at the moment, so we're going to hold off on just happily helping out Gale. Gotta remember, all these companions have their own motivations. We don't quite know exactly what those are. Alright, so we've picked up Hellrider's Pride from Zevlor. Helm's Protection. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And strength saving throws +1. So we probably want to give that to Shadow. Let's go to Shadowheart.
I'm ready.
She's the one that's healing. Awesome. Nice, nice. I like it. And then we also picked up...
So that's progress.
Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, that's all we got. And this appears to be an excellent stopping point for episode 4. And what a ride it has been so far. A lot of different plots. A lot of different storylines interwoven and disconnected at the same time. Not really sure what to make of all of it, but thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.